Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Reading Lamb. Okay, so as you guys know from picking this video, obviously, I'm reviewing John Green's Looking for Alaska. Also, at the end of this video, I'm putting in a new segment, and it's called Book Review Plus, and the plus is going to be like quotes and little comments I had about the book, and there will be spoilers in it, so when I finish my non-spoiler review, I'll tell you guys when the spoilers are going to come in. So all the people that haven't read the book, you can tune it off, and all the people that have read the book or are going to read the book and come back, you can see some of my like notes and favorite quotes I'm going to read you guys. And I got a fancy new notebook to put in them. Silver pages. Sorry. I'm like so distracted by the pages when I bring it somewhere. Okay, so if you guys are new to my videos, you might not know that I review and rate my books in 5 categories. Plot, characters, cover, suspense, and overall in terms of reading again very soon. 5 out of 5, not so soon. 1 out of 5. If I'm looking down or over, I'm looking at my agenda or my new notebook with the quotes. So this is, once again, no spoilers for this section. So, the Looking for Alaska, before I get into reviewing it, I'm going to tell you what the general idea is. So, Looking for Alaska is about a boy named Pudge. Well, his name is Miles, but they call him Pudge in the book. That's what he's referred to. And he goes to their boarding school, Calvert Creek, but they just call it the Creek. And he meets his new roommate, Chip, and Alaska, a girl down the hall, and Takumi. That's what I called him, is Takumi, I'm pretty sure. That's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. That's how I did. And basically his life is way different than what it was back home, and he's actually starting to enjoy life more because like being in this new situation is doing good for him. And this book is in 2 sections, so this is the before and the after. Nothing is ever the same. So there in the book there's a middle point and it says like after, and that's how it's sort of broken up. So, plot, I gave a 4.5 out of 5. I love the plot of it, just after the after part, like I just told you before. A few pages after, it was kind of dry, but not dry in the sense of, oh, there's nothing going on. There was something going on, but it dragged on a lot, which I didn't like, but it was, like, it was necessary. I see that. It just wasn't something that I really enjoyed reading. So, like, I really liked the book though regardless. I loved what happened. I loved the journey Miles went on, and they had some of the funniest characters. So, with that segue, we're going to characters, which I gave a 5 out of 5. I love the characters. I'd have to say my favorite character was Miles' roommate, Chip. He was just so funny, and like his little bouts of aggression and like his little cheers at the basketball game, which I'll get into, and stuff like that, they were really funny. Sorry. It's caught on my foot. And there was also some like minor characters like Lara. I really liked her. She was like in the middle. It was kind of foggy, like what happened to her. But yeah, I won't get into it anymore. Cover, I gave a 3 out of 5. I actually like the original cover, the one with the black background, like the smoke from the cigarette or candle. Apparently it was a cigarette first, but then they changed it because it's like bad promotion for teens, so it was a candle. I just heard that from my sister's friend. So yeah, but I like how it's like the simplicity. Like Alaska, the character, she was complex, but this shows like her simple and like vulnerable side, because I'm figuring this is Alaska. So yeah. Suspense, I gave it a 5 out of 5. I could not put the book down, but unfortunately I had to because I had a lot of like assignments last week, so, and stuff I just had to in general get done. So yeah. And overall I give it a 5 out of 5. I would read this in a month or so. It's a really good book. This didn't quite, like, reading A Fault in Our Stars is one of my favorite books now, but this book didn't quite compare to it. But that's maybe because I had really high expectations for this book after reading that book. But this book was still an equal one. Just this will be second compared to that. The next John Green book I think I want to check out is An Abundance of Catherines. So if you guys have read Abundance of Catherines, or if you read this, if you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. Because I love to hear you guys say, because everybody has different opinions on everything. So, with saying that, this next part we're going to the plus part of the book review. So if you have not read Looking for Alaska, turn off this video because there's going to be spoilers and I don't want to spoil the book for you. If you read Looking for Alaska, you can follow along in your own copy, and if some of these like quotes or some of these things that you don't agree with that I say, then I'd love to hear it. So my extras for Looking for Alaska. So page 11, there's a Henrik Eisman reference, and he's an amazing playwright. I love the play A Doll's House by him, and you should all read it. Like, it's my favorite play. Apparently, Henrik Eisman's like second to Shakespeare, like in the well-known category, but he doesn't get a lot of, like, in the school system, at least in Canada, like, he doesn't get a lot of, like, recognition. It's more Shakespeare. But I really like that play, A Doll's House. You should definitely check it out. I read it in, like, one night. And page 16, the second paragraph made me laugh so hard. The obligatory joke, it's when, like, Miles is like, as long as you don't grab my boob, or, like, whatever, like, Alaska had during the summer. It just made me laugh so hard. I was, like, in a space where I had to be quiet, too, so it's just funny. Page 21, when Alaska says, run, 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 etc., that reminded me of myself, a scaredy cat, because usually I'm the one, like, if I'm walking the dogs at night and it's getting dark, I, like, run down my street and, like, get home fast. Like, I don't know what I'm so scared of. Page 22, Bufrito. Yes, I actually had no clue what this was. For all you don't know, I looked it up because I was very curious. It's a deep fried bean burrito, and on Google, when you type in Bufrito, it directs, like, one of the directing, like, pages goes to Urban Dictionary, and the definition in there says it was made popular by the John Green novel Looking for Alaska. So that's pretty cool, because I've never heard of that, and now it's, like, one of my favorite food words to say, Bufrito. Page 26, OMG, that's very unsafe. That was my comment. I forget what they were doing there. Page 29, that's a very weird phrase. You think you're walking on water, but turns out you just got piss in your shoes. Why would Chip's mom say that? Oh, well. Yeah, I found that a really weird phrase, because usually it's like a phrase like, I don't know, like, I can't think of one right now, but that's just very different. And I love those kind of phrases, because they really make you, like, think. Page 36, Chip tried not his best, but Sarah's mean. She was pretty nasty about that tie. Like, he was trying. He wasn't trying his best, but she got really angry there. But also, we don't know what previously happened in the relationship, so I guess we can't really judge that fairly. Page 44, I smoke to die. I wonder why Alaska wants to die. Which, obviously, if you've read the book, you know. Page 48, this is my favorite quote. Like, I love this quote. So it was like at the basketball game, and Chip's like, cornbread, he screamed. Chicken, the crowd responded. Rice, peas, and then all together, we got higher SATs. Oh, a part of me died. I was like, that is amazing. Like, I don't have to take the SATs, but I know, like, what they are, because I'm in Canada, so I don't take them. But I know what they are, and they look very difficult, so them having higher SATs is pretty awesome. Page 56, sometimes you lose a battle, but mischief always wins the war. And I just love that quote. It's a really good quote. Page 71, I'd be so angry if my books got trashed like that. Stupid weekday warriors. If somebody trashed my books, I'd probably, like, throw a fit. But Alaska was kind of, she was throwing a fit, but she wasn't throwing a fit to them. Like, I'd be, like, screaming at them. So page 83, poor Pudge. Oh, poor Pudge. Do you want me to climb into bed with you and cuddle? Well, if you're offering, no, up now. That's like with Chip. He's offering to cuddle Pudge as a joke. Like, not joke like that. I mean, he's offering to cuddle. Joke's not like that. It's actually a joke. Page 112, they had really good raps. I was loving them, like, just freestyle. That was pretty awesome. Page 146, poor Miles and Pudge. I feel so sad for them. I miss having Alaska in the story. I miss, like, the girl perspective, besides Lara. Or Laura. I say Lara. Page 183. In my French class, we're currently reading Le Petit Prince. We have one more chapter that I have to finish tomorrow. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, so relatable. Like, he's reading Le Petit Prince in French, and me too. Page 221, I love the way the book ends. It all wraps together like a present. Like all John Green books I've read, they've wrapped together beautifully, and you still want more, but they leave you with, like, a good feeling inside. So that is the end of my very long book review, plus I thank you guys for all watching. If you guys have any comments about this book, like, I'd love to hear them, or if you guys know anything about Abundance of Catherines, if you recommend it, or what do you think, any opinions, I'd love to hear them. Thanks to all my subscribers and all the people that tune into my videos. I appreciate you all. Okay, bye.